Hey, I'm Ramon Ray, founder of Smart Hustle Media. We're talking to Michelle Ruiz. Michelle, thanks for taking some time to be with us today.
Thank you.
Great. So Michelle, one question I have to ask for you. You've started several companies. You're the founder of, you own several companies. What's that one secret sauce that you have for growing businesses, how they can start and how they can grow? Talk to both sides. Somebody's looking here and they're saying, I want to start and be a success like Michelle. And then someone who's already been in business maybe for 2 or 3 years and they want to grow. What do we do?
So my answer may surprise you.
Okay.
Because the first thing I say to what I call aspirational entrepreneurs, which is that first category right there, thinking about starting a business, and also women business owners who are in business for a while, is that we often forget to think about the fact that our business should support the life that we want, rather than our life supporting the business that we have. Because here's what happens. A lot of us often come up with these ideas for a business. For whatever reason, it's a passion, we figure out a way that we can solve something, or we're in a job and we think we can do it better.
That's me. Okay.
Yeah, right? We talked about your story a little bit ago. But what happens is, so then we get into this mode of growing a business, and all of a sudden the business consumes every aspect of our lives. And what ends up happening? Our relationships suffer, our family life suffers, we have no joy, we're stressed, we're overwhelmed. I mean, and the list goes on. And then you extend that, the worst case scenarios is that our health is impacted. So my first piece of advice to women entrepreneurs, frankly all entrepreneurs, but I speak a lot to women entrepreneurs, is first, think about the life that you want. And once you're really clear about the life that you want and what your goals are, and what does that look like? What's the experience? For some business owners, that may mean, you know what, I want to be able to take off early on Fridays. I want to be able to leave the office on Fridays at noon so I can spend time with my family or whatever the case is, right? So once you're clear on the life that you want, then you can start making decisions about the business and how you scale. So that's one answer. The second thing is, when you think about scaling, because that's the other the other side, right? The entrepreneur who's
they've already
been in
started,
business
they're
for
doing
3,
okay.
4, 5 years, then you're really hopefully in scaling mode, right? So when you think about scaling, you think about a couple different things. The first is, there is what we call organic growth.
Organic growth.
Organic growth. So organic growth is, we do well, we sell our services or our products, and through word of mouth and some business development, we just kind of continue to scale. Then there's what we call strategic alliances or partnerships. So some of those might be, for example, a relationship such as a value-added reseller, where someone resells our products or services. Or we strategically partner with someone and we combine our capabilities, and then we go out and we sell. So those are strategic alliances. The third is mergers and acquisitions, which is the smallest way that people tend to think about growing businesses, in particular women. Men entrepreneurs tend to understand that, and there are more men who do mergers and acquisitions. Women very rarely think about that.
But they should.
No question. Mergers and acquisitions. So usually if you do a merger and acquisition, it's because you're trying to scale either in a new geography, you're trying to add a new capability, or you want those customers, right? So perhaps you want another industry. So if you're doing business with technology companies, maybe you want to now expand into another industry like oil and gas, right? So you may do a merger and acquisition because you want those customers in that space. So those are some of the ways to think about strategic growth. I mean, I could go on and on. I love entrepreneurship,
I would love to
and I've done all of the above.
So the people around us, they're going to tell us to leave because you have an event to go to. I got to go cover it. So ladies and gentlemen, again, Michelle Ruiz, I'm Ramon Ray of Smart Hustle Media in Singapore at Duendel Women Entrepreneur Network. Thank you so much, Michelle.